The real problem is rarely the real problem. Have you ever noticed that sometimes the problem people talk about is not actually the real problem? Someone says, I lack confidence. Someone else says, I keep overthinking. Another person says, why do I always attract unhealthy relationships? पूछते हैं ना खुद से भी. And some people spend years trying to fix these problems on the surface. They read books, they attend workshops, they repeat affirmations. We all do, it's good. But somehow the same patterns keep returning. Why? Why? Because most people are trying to solve the symptoms while the root cause remains untouched. Hi, I'm Vinky, certified NQH master practitioner. Today I completed my second professional case study with NQH, and it reminded me of one powerful truth. People don't transform when they learn something new. They transform when they release all their tensions and realize what has been silently holding them back. A client recently came to me struggling with confidence. Mostly वही होता है. First step is confidence. Every time there was an opportunity to speak up, share an idea, or express, she would freeze. Her mind would race. She would overthink every single word. And then she would tell herself, maybe I'm just not confident enough. But during our NQH sessions, we discovered something deeper. The confidence issue wasn't the real issue. Beneath it was an old emotional memory from childhood. होता है, बचपन के बहुत traumas होते हैं. A moment where she felt criticized, a moment where she felt unheard, a moment where she decided without realizing it. My voice doesn't matter, she said, and it printed. Think about that. One emotional experience, one unconscious belief. It was unconscious belief, and it quietly influenced decisions, relationships, opportunities, and self-worth for years. This is why healing fascinates me, because the mind remembers what the conscious mind forgets. Using NQH, neurochakra quantum healing techniques, we began releasing the emotional charge connected to the experience, and something remarkable happened. Her breathing changed, her shoulders relaxed, her facial expressions softened, her energy became lighter. But the biggest shift wasn't what I saw. It was what she saw in herself. At the end of the session, she looked at me and said, I feel lighter. Ma'am, I feel calmer. For the first time, I can actually imagine myself speaking confidently without fear, tears in her eyes. It was a shift. And that moment reminded me why I do this work. You see, healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about removing the emotional weight that prevents you from being who you already are. You all know it. As practitioners, we often think testimonials are proof of our work. But I've learned something different. Testimonials are simply evidence of human transformation. They are reminders that change is possible, that people are not broken, that old stories can be rewritten, and that healing can happen faster than we imagine when we address the root cause. So if you've been struggling with confidence, self-worth, emotional heaviness, overthinking, procrastination, or repeating the same patterns over and over again, consider this. Maybe the problem isn't you, who you are. Maybe the problem is an old emotional story that your mind has been carrying for years. And maybe that story is finally ready to be healed. Thank you for being part of this journey. And remember, When the root heals, the life changes. See you in the next video. Follow me and connect with me. Join my tribe. Thank you.